Hello there, so I am back. I have a bit of painting done, not much but a bit. What do we think? So honeys, I think, and actually Andreas, think that this colour is brown. I don't like brown. It's definitely not brown. How is that brown? It's kind of like a black with very strong purple / plum undertones. In what universe is that brown? Maybe I'm colourblind and I've just never realised it. Okay, you'll be really pleased to know that we're not here today to discuss what colour my paint on the wall behind me is. We're here to discuss, well, we're not discussing, why am I talking as if I'm in like a formal work meeting to discuss? What a dick I am. Anyway, we're here because I want to show you some new makeup that UCANBE very kindly sent me. You know, I am a huge UCANBE stan. I love UCANBE. Oh my gosh, look who wandered in. He wandered in. And how can I not show him? Oh, Mr. Musky, look. Look at that little face. Look at that little face. Okay. No, he doesn't want to be picked up. But that little face, I had to show everybody because he's just so cute. Okay, so the first... Oh, also, I just really was hoping... Mr. Musk, I know it's kind of my fault because I put you up, I picked you up. I would really appreciate it if you could help me as well and let me know in the comments which of these... Let me know which of these products you would really like to see me try out. I only want to make content that you really want to see, so I don't want to waste my time trying something if nobody's asked. I'll try it, but just in my own time. But anyway, so the first item is the Pretty All Set 2. So UCANBE released the Pretty All Set 1 and I really liked it, so we have number 2 now. Oh, it's got a very strange feel. It's like a glitter. It's like a glitter. Oh, that's very nice. It's very captivating, Musky. What do you think? I've got Musk sat here. He's like my assistant and I'm loving it. Musky, look. This is our palette. He's not giving me much back. Did you hear my tummy rumble then? I've not had my breakfast yet. I thought it was far more important to come and show you these products. Okay, so similar to Pretty All Set 1, that's a bit awkward, not very smooth. So similar to the Pretty All Set 1, the palette is split into 3 different kind of sections. This is supposed to be like an all face palette. You've got the eyeshadows, you've got 2 bronzers. Oh, now Musk wants to get out. Oh, yeah, there's absolutely no way ever this is brown. This is not brown, if you are interested. So it's a Farrow and Ball shade and it's called Payan Black. But because I'm a cheap ass and I don't really have that much money, I went to B&Q and they did they can copy any paint colour. I don't know how they get away with that really, because I'd be quite pissed off if I was like Farrow and Ball and B&Q were just copying all of my paint colours and putting it in their own range of paint. And I do understand Farrow and Ball, the quality of the paint's meant to be really good, but it's also really expensive. I don't know, I just feel like it's strange that, isn't it? That paint, the actual colour, I suppose you can't copyright a colour though, can you? If you think about it. I bet Farrow and Ball and all the other super high-end paint brands, I bet they really resent the technology that has allowed B&Q and other paint manufacturers to copy and rip off their paint colours. I would love to go to a paint conference and just see I bet it's super dramatic. I bet there's so much tension there, just I bet everyone hates each other. Anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about paint, nobody cares. So anyway, back to the palette. So yeah, you have 3 categories. You've got 2 blushes, 2 bronzers, a warm one, a cool one, or you could use them as contours. You've got 2 highlighters. Did I say 2 blushes? I don't know if I did, but I'm going to say it again. You get 2 blushes. Over on this side, you have extremely colourful, bright, vibrant. Some of them are almost neon eyeshadows. And then over on this side, you've got the more kind of neutral, everyday kind of shades. If this side were a TV show, it would be Drag Race. And if this side were a TV show, it would be Keeping Up with the Feckin' Kardashians. And also in the middle, we've got some really, really beautiful cool tones. The majority of them are shimmers. It's giving us the party, it's giving us the glam, and it's also giving us the cool toned. I'm definitely going to be trying this. You know I am. I'm just keen to know in what order should I try these products. But this looks really, really good, and I am excited to try her. And I can do like a full face as well, which it kind of makes it, I think, a more fun video because it's more of like a get ready with me as opposed to like just like a review. Okay, so next we have something. I don't know if this is a palette, is it going to be like lipsticks? It just says makeup practice on the front and it's a box and it's not really kind of giving anything away. So I think if I had to guess, it would probably be maybe like a little book, like an instructional book telling you like maybe some looks. It's going to be giving us like some ideas for some looks and then a step-by-step guide on how to achieve them. Ah! Oh my god! Oh my gosh, guys, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. You're going to think I'm being like super dramatic and maybe like just over exaggerating. Guys, look. I think I feel physically sick. Like this is not what I was expecting, but it is actually oddly enough like something that I was looking for a while ago. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that I did buy like a silicone face from AliExpress on which I could like practice makeup looks, but then it was a huge disappointment because the silicone isn't really representative of what real skin is like. So I might as well have just been trying to, practice makeup on the cats for all the use it was, but also the makeup would stain it very quickly. So it wasn't like a reusable kind of like tool because once you'd like put some makeup on there really badly because the silicone is nothing like skin, you can really get it off. So it was just a whole like disaster. But I thought this was going to be like quite soft, but it's not. It's hard. It's making me feel very queasy indeed. I think the thing that is like the most creepy thing about this is that we only have half a face. It's like the other face that I got wasn't that bad because it was like a full face, but this is half of her face, and those eyes look like they're very suspicious eyes. I don't trust those eyes. If you were in like a public toilet and there was like a gap in the door, like these are the kind of eyes that you would expect to see peeping in on you through the gap on the door. You can maybe practice like eyeshadow looks, eyebrow looks. I mean, I'm actually very intrigued and excited to give this one a go. It feels like quite a bit sticky actually, but I was not expecting it. I just was not, and it's taken me by surprise. I'm definitely going to be spooking Honeys and the boys with this later. It also has like these little grips at the bottom, which it's very grippy. It's super grippy, which is great. Oh no, but the eyes are looking up at me. Oh my gosh, I'll insert a photo of how it actually looks when it's on the table and the eyes are peering up at you. Like you thought it looked creepy before with the suspicious eyes. It's a whole other world of creepiness when it's actually on the table looking up at you. I hope it's not cursed and I hope it's not going to bring me bad luck because this just is giving me Annabelle vibes. Yes, I'm now the owner of half of a face and I really admire UCANBE branching out into creepy faces. And do you know what, as much as I'm going on saying that this is very creepy, which it definitely is, I'm actually very excited. Should this be the thumbnail? Like what are we thinking, guys? The thumbnail. I'm definitely going to be just popping it back in its box because I don't want those eyes to be out. Okay, so next we have another exquisite concealer palette, which if I remember correctly, the other palettes that I had, they were not actually concealer palettes, they were more contour palettes. I had two of them. There was one which was geared towards deeper skin types and the other was geared towards lighter skin types. Yes, so this is actually very similar to the other palettes I had, I think. So these are a cream formula, not powder, and the other ones were cream. But I can remember, oh yeah, actually, no, yeah, they were concealer palettes. I don't know what I'm remembering, but what I'm telling you is not in any way correct. So let's just forget all of that. But this is a cream kind of concealer, also contour with a hint of Halloween. I am looking forward to trying this. I mean, I'm not a huge one for concealer. I've never really been down with concealing because whenever I would use concealer, it just always looked like so shit. Like say for example, when I would put concealer under my eyes, it would just look really like heavy and it would make me look a million years older because it would sink into the fine lines under my eyes no matter how much or how fast I set the concealer down with powder. It would just always like age me at least 25 years. Okay, so guys, next I feel like we've got two face painting kits. So the first one is the Later Right palette. I believe that this may have been out for a while unless it's kind of like a new release. Maybe they've tweaked it a bit. So it's, yeah, the Later Right painting palette. And it's come just in time for Halloween. So that's great timing from UCANBE. Oh, okay. So I've definitely, although I'm not 100% convinced, I've definitely had a palette that looks very similar to this from UCANBE, whether they've kind of revamped it, reworked it, changed the shades up a little bit, like I'm not quite sure, but what I can tell you is this looks like really, really good. And I'm not one for like face painting on, oh, shit. By the way, these two glittery ones just look otherworldly, like super beautiful. I think I'm gonna do like a vampire mermaid with lots of glitter on everywhere. On my vagina probably too, like why not? So this looks really, really nice. I think the shades look beautiful. Does anyone actually though like paint their face if you're not into like doing like SF special effects? That's what I was trying to say. I don't know why that was so tricky. I don't know who is out there painting their face every day is my question. I don't know, is it just like, oh, Halloween's here, so let's paint our face? Like, why do we not paint our face at Christmas? Or Valentine's Day? Or Easter? Like, why is it just a Halloween thing? Is it just to look scary? I don't know. But what I can tell you is, on Halloween or in the run-up to Halloween, I will create a Halloween look. I'm shit at it though. If you want to actually see a really good Halloween face painted look, then I am not it. Like, don't expect that from me because you're going to get a very half-assed, basic, amateur kind of look. I know I'm not selling myself, am I? I'm just definitely not. But you know what? It'll still be fun. We can play around with this. I'll probably tell you some very like unconnected things, but maybe paint we could discuss a bit. Probably tell you about my neighbours and what they're doing currently to piss me off, which is the same thing they're always doing, is just like this never-ending stream of building work. But we'll have fun, you know, it can be a fun get ready with me kind of video. But this looks really good. Thank you very much for sending over UCANBE. So I spotted my Halloween headband just like hanging around and I thought, why am I not wearing you? Okay, so the next palette is called Cruise and this is a face and body painting palette. It's got 15 colours in it to create a range. No, it doesn't say that. Why? What? So it's got a fun range of vibrant and creamy colours to make you shine like the star you deserve to be. No, what it should say is to shine like the star that you actually are. Whether you are a beginner or an expert, your colour cakes are made to activate your creativity, transforming you into the centre of attention in minutes. Oh, I love it. Okay, so I have had this one before, the Cruise palette. I don't think they've reworked any of the shades because it is looking very familiar to me. Maybe they've reformulated it, I don't know. Or I think they've probably just sent me these palettes because we are so close to Halloween. So yeah, so that's the Cruise palette, which I have tried before and I do like. I would definitely say if just at like a first glance and without having, well, I mean, I think I have tried both of these before, but because I don't know if they've reformulated or not, I can't really say. But I would say just like at a glance, if you were wanting to buy a face painting palette, I would probably like say go for laterite, because you do get a lot more shades and you've also got those two glitters in there as well. I just think, you know, if you compare them like side by side, for me the laterite, I think if you just compare them like side by side, the laterite kind of wins it for me. The cruise palette would have to sashay away, which it still looks nice. I don't know what the prices are, but if I can find out, I'll include them down below. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this kind of like UCANBE haul, but also Anwen needs your help in deciding like which palette to try first. I've got a feeling that you're going to probably opt for the Pretty All Set palette, which I honestly would probably be the most keen to try. So please say you want me to try that one. And also I really want to try the half face as well. Okay, so I am going to go. Thank you as always for watching, and thank you so much to UCANBE for being so generous and very kindly sending me these products to try. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm going to go. Thanks for watching. Bye.